Hey guys, it's MF3 again, and I'm just going to say, by the looks of this picture, that's not mine, by the way, but it's a really good picture. It's on DeviantArt, and I know Dovewing is the actual third cat, but this is the original. And come on, Dovewing was just thrown in there in Omen of the Stars to be a Mary Sue, and even though she got a little better in Bramblestar Storm, by the way, sorry, I'm tired and I just can't talk today, but I'm still going to do this rant. So, anyway, she was just basically thrown in there to be a Mary Sue and form a love triangle. And by the time she actually becomes mates with Bumblestripe, she just feels like and realizes, oh, I still love Tigerheart. Come on, we had enough of Tigerheart. So that's why she got better in Bramblestar Storm, then she got worse. So I'm really going to be ranting about who to blame about the kits. About the three. I'm going to just basically try to repeat what's off my blog and on the Warriors wikis. So here goes. I've seen multiple different opinions on the whole plot twist with Squirrelflight and Leafpool and the three kits, and I was wanting to express my theory-ish on the both she-cat sides of the story leading to the whole kit chaos. Now, for Squirrelflight, I really like her. I do. She was silly as an apprentice, but returned on the journey to midnight. When she first found out about Leafpool having kids with Crowfeather, I haven't read Leafpool's Wish, but I've kind of read the chapter-by-chapter notes, and Squirrelflight was pretty angry and shocked with dismay about her actions. Then around the series, an angry Ashfur, or should I say Asfur, tried to kill the three kits in a fire, ending up in Squirrelflight revealing the truth, and because of her want to put her kin before her mate, it caused her to split up with Brambleclaw once he discovered her actions, though they later on became mates again in Bramblestar Storm. Forget you, Jessie. The clan, especially Lionblaze, Jayfeather, and mostly Hollyleaf, had resented Squirrelflight for her actions, but later on in the series, the kids have forgiven her. When her mate had forgiven her and made her deputy, it could have represented Squirrelflight's non-stop loyalty, even during her darkest times during Omen of the Stars. Now, in my eyes, Squirrelflight should have declined Leafpool's request, though it was her sister. I know that they have a strong bond. I do. Seriously. Come on. Make Crowfeather take care of the kids. Also, and make Nightcloud the foster mother. But anyway, I might just add on to the blogs. Alright. Also, I think Squirrelflight shouldn't have told Brambleclaw, because if she did, it could result in Firestar and the clan losing trust in him, as well as the other clan cats. And they already don't trust him anyway, because he's the son of Tigerstar. And being kin of an evil cat doesn't mean, or looking like that cat, doesn't mean you're going to become instantly evil like that. I'm sure you might have some traits, like how Brambleclaw kept on thinking, oh, I want to be deputy, but I still want to be loyal. Brambleclaw was trying to prove his loyalty to become deputy, otherwise was, Tiger Idiot, who killed and was greedy, selfish, and lied to become deputy. And why do I feel that it was cliche to think that so many cats were killed by Tigerstar? It's as big as a cliche as Firestar always being the hero or Spotted Leaf always visiting in the dreams. I'm so glad that both Firestar died and Tiger Star and Spider Leaf faded away. We're getting off topic here. And Brambleclaw was kind of stupid to say, why didn't you tell me? Well, no, he actually is sort of right, but I don't think Squirrelflight used the right words, because, come on, seriously. The cats would have stopped trusting him. Anyway, I'm glad that in the end of Bramblestar Storm, they, spoiler alert, have kids. And that just makes me so happy because, forget Jessie. Bramblestar and Jessie is a really, really, really undeveloped and just terrible relationship. And Jessie was just perfect. Not in a good way. She was just basically Squirrelflight, but better. And basically Bramblestar just had a shadow of love for Jessie when he realized that his actions just was like, and Jessie knew that she was getting in the way of Bramblestar and Squirrelflight's relationship, so she left. And come on, Amy, she'll just live life as a loner because that still gives her a taste for adventure. And by the way, Bramblestar only said, "I could have loved you." Could. Don't assume that he's confessing his love for her. Anyway, I'm derailing again, so... Alright, I've got a lot more for Leafpool. Just warning you, and we're at about nearly 7 minutes here. To be honest, I never liked Leafpool once she was spending time with Crowfeather, but I did have a good side for Leafpaw. She had a great friendship with Sorreltail, and a nice bond with her mentor, Cinderpelt. After receiving her medicine cat name, Leafpool, she had grown more feelings for Crowfeather. Even when she had been an apprentice, Leafpool had actually been liking Crowfeather and might have been hiding something about him. When Leafpool is plowed into and ends up having to hold on to a ledge, she is lucky to have Crowfeather help her, as he did not want to see his old love, Feathertail's death again through remembrance. And come on. Just because somebody saves your life doesn't mean you gotta instantly fall in love with them. That goes for you, Graystripe. Alright. Later on in Twilight, Leafpool constantly keeps her mind on Crowfeather, causing her to mess up more on her medicine cat duties. During a gathering, Leafpool tries to see Crowfeather only be questioned by Cinderpelt about her forbidden love. In a dream, Feathertail visits Leafpool, talking about her love for Crowfeather. Soon enough, Leafpool meets Crowfeather, and the duo admit their love for each other. Oh God. Because of this, Leafpool questions herself about her medicine cat position. When starting a meeting in secret, Leafpool forgets one night, leaving an upset Crowfeather at the next gathering. When her sister catches her sneaking out, Leafpool persuades poor Squirrelflight into keeping her secret, later leading to kids. When a furious Cinderpelt discovers what Leafpool has been doing, she questions her and demands that she stop seeing Crowfeather. Leafpool, being an idiot, decides to refuse, resulting in Cinderpelt launching an attack on her. If only Cinderpelt could have crippled Leafpool's leg. Or even broken her spine and made her inoperable like Briarlight, but I shouldn't say that because, Briarlight's not going to be killed off for a while because, and don't wish that she should be killed off because that's actually pretty rude. Yeah, it actually is pretty rude because I think it was a friend. Vicky Holmes had a friend, and she got paralyzed. I think she had Briarlight live a lot longer because of that. And by the way, for all you Millie haters, you you you'd be pretty angry. No, you'd be pretty shocked too if your child was dying and paralyzed and almost died 3 or 4 times because of bad case of the flu or well something worse than the flu. That's kind of like a cold and a flu combined. Just a bad cold and well, I'm just going to say enterovirus D68 or just you know what I mean. Just the human term for green cough. Or yeah, she died nearly 2 or 3 times because of green cough. That your child died, just whatever. And one time because of getting paralyzed. I'll be ranting about why Millie is a good parent in another video. But anyway, back to topic. Suddenly, Leafpool flees for the moon pool, where an annoying cliche stalker who should have stopped seeing Leafpool, spotted leaf, tells her to follow her heart, which was a bad idea. Of course, when she's told to do this, Leafpool decides to run away from the clans with Crowfeather. When the two cats eat midnight, she warns that her kin is coming to attack the clans and drive them out. After sleeping, Leafpool and Crowfeather realize that they must go back to their clans. Crowfeather comes with Leafpool to the ThunderClan camp and assists in fighting the Badgers. Because of the two of them running away, Cinderpelt dies, leaving Leafpool to feel guilty about her mentor, which she should. And she should feel guilty about seeing Crowfeather. When Leafpool had to watch her kids grow up in the pauses of her sister and her mate, it left her devastated. After the secret was revealed, like Squirrelflight, Leafpool became depressed. With the clan, especially her kids, and resenting her and her sister, Leafpool kept a deep state of depression. The first books of Omen of the Stars, she left her medicine cat's position to become a warrior. And yeah, she's a terrible excuse for a warrior and a medicine cat. However, at the end of The Last Hope, her kids had forgiven her, and Jayfeather allowed her to become a medicine cat with him again. Aw, Jayfeather, that's sweet of you, but come on. Your mother is a poor excuse for a medicine cat. Anyway, I just wrote down here, I had a lot more to write about Leafpool than I did Squirrelflight. I guess more stories for Leafpool, though, since it stated how they found out about the kids. Sorry about that. Anyway, in conclusion, I think Leafpool should have listened to Cinderpelt, or at least try and talk to Sorreltail to get rid of her thoughts on Crowfeather. Instead, she was so obsessed with him, resulting in her depression later in the books. Even having to know that Crowfeather chose another mate, Nightcloud, only to prove his loyalty to Wind Clan. Luckily, she never worried about Crowfeather and Bramblestar's storm. At least I don't think. I sort of forgot if I read it or not. I sort of remember the ending-ish, and she won't continue to worry about him. Yeah, I sort of skipped out on most of the Leafpool parts, but I shouldn't have. Anyway, okay, so who do I blame? You probably found this very obvious. Some of you married. Probably not. Or maybe not. I don't mind if you find it obvious or not, but I blame Leafpool. She decided to meet up with Crowfeather, resulting in having her kids, making her sister raise the kids, making her sister lose her mate and have unnecessary hate from the clan, depression, and having to be demoted to the ward. I think it was by her decision, though, in the Fourth Apprentice. I would say that Leafpool should have been punished severely by Firestar. But of course, Firestar can't do anything bad or punish his precious daughter. And don't think I think that Firestar might like Leafpool more than Squirrelflight just because she reminds him of her. You Spotted Leaf. Anyway, I'm just glad that Leafpool has near lack or full lack of focus on Crowfeather. Though I think she's a pretty sorry excuse for a medicine cat / warrior. Please don't. I'll put the link to my blog post, but please don't flame about opinions in the comments. And if you have a different opinion than me, just disagree lightly. Thank you. So we're at about 15 minutes here in the rant. That was quite a lot. So stay tuned for another rant. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.